out those qualities that endeared them to the people to be seamlessly elected. He also advised those who didn't win to see it as a family affair, noting that there is no victor, no vanquished. Mr. Okocha also urged Mr. Aaron to remember they will meet at the appropriate time when the moment is right. Also, the Director General of Nostra, Emeka Nwoke, says the PDP congresses have removed those he described as anti-democratic forces from the party. Speaking after the Emoha Council PDP Congress at the party secretariat in Rumuji, Mr. Nwoke expressed confidence that those forces will soon be removed from the local government council secretariat as well. He commended the delegates and party members for their peaceful conduct during the Congress.
What did we tell you? That we will chase them? Having chased them out of the party, very soon we will chase them out of the local government.
Mr. Nwoke also thanked Morgans for their unwavering support for the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike.
Thank you for standing firm with our leader, Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory. I'm sure the electoral officer and members of his team and others who are monitoring will not have any doubt that this local government is PDP local government.
Our correspondent reports that Jim Morrison was elected as the Emoha Local Government Area PDP chairman, among other executives by the delegate. Moving on, ahead of the October 5th local government elections in Rivers State, the leader coordinator Supreme Council for SIM Worldwide Obiakpo chapter, Good News Amadi, is asking the political class in the area to allow capable politicians that has the interest of Governor Siminalayi Fubara to emerge the chairman of the council. Mr. Amadi gave this advice while reacting to the various clamor for the chairmanship position to be zoned to a particular area in the local government. He urged the political class in the area to note that they are in a peculiar political era and as such should allow a chairmanship candidate that can work in synergy with the governor in the overall interest of the Obiakpo people.
Ordinarily, both the reps, Federal House of Reps, and the council chairman of Obiakpo ought to come to Abo Kingdom. But politics is dynamic. For me, it's not right now as it stands today. It's not about Abo, Evo, Apana. No, it should be about who has the heart of the government, who can defend River State, who can defend Obiakpo and the grassroots. Now, I look at where my tongue got us to where we are today in this country. As it starts today, the person I have seen today, despite all, is Chichoke Nwo. Not somebody after taking the chairman, you go and stand in Brando and start tapping picture.
The Obiakpo Pro-Sim group leader, Mr. Amadi, also described those who accused the governor of sponsoring the End Bad Governance protest in River State as enemies of the state.
For both of them to say what they said, it is wrong. The truth is that there is hunger in the land. We must appreciate His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara for even having the guts to come and stand before the youths of River State and address them. That is how government ought to behave. They know the truth. Was it Siminalayi Fubara that sponsored protest in Abuja to shout Wike, Wike in Abuja? Was it the one that asked them to shout Wike, Wike, Wike Akpabio in Lagos? Was it the one that asked them to shout Wike, Wike Akpabio in Kano? What is governance? Who is not listening to the people, the agitation of the people who are crying?
Meanwhile, some leaders of the Simplified Movement in Constituency 2, Obiakpo local government area, have pledged support for a chairmanship candidate for Constituency 1 in the 5th October local government elections. The stakeholders in the communique said the people of Constituency 2 are not greedy. The communique was read by the leader of the Simplified Movement in Ward 15, Obiakpo local government area, Uche Nwoke.
We, the leaders of the people of Constituency 2 in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State, wish to emphatically state that it is the turn of Constituency 1 in Obiakpo local government area to produce the next Obiakpo local government council chairman, premised on the already existing sharing formula in Obiakpo local government area between Constituency 1 and 2 since 1999. It is our firm resolve that the forthcoming chairmanship of Obiakpo local government council should be zoned to Constituency 1 to enable them complete their tenure of 6 years, particularly to Ore Sara Kingdom, as Orevo Kingdom has benefited for 6 years in same chairmanship position in the interest of fairness, equity, and natural justice.
Also, a representative from Rumueme Kingdom, Dr. Moore Chinda, and another from Ward 15 in Abo Kingdom, Dr. Chukwu Gotwell, also said they are in support of Chijoke Ihunwo joining the chairmanship race for for fairness and equity.
It is my total conviction and total conviction of every one of us here that the chairmanship position this time should still go back to Evo Kingdom in Constituency 1 and particularly in Esara clan. And now we have checked round. There is no person from that area who has people-oriented followership more than Honorable Ambassador Chijioke Ihuo. Chijioke Ihuo has the capacity, he has worked, he has tried his best, and it is our social resolve to be by him. I think the governor of Rivers State, Sir Sim Fubara, should be communicated that is our resolve.
Elsewhere, the youth wing of the Simplified Movement in Eche local government area has called on the police in Rivers State to vacate the 23 council secretariats in the state to enable workers resume their duties. Speaking at a media briefing in Port Harcourt, the coordinator youth mobilization of the Simplified Movement in Eche, Chigozie MM, urged the police to be neutral in the political crisis for the interests of peace and sustainable development. He also urged Governor Similai Fubara to appoint a commissioner among other appointments from Eche.
The Eche youth pledge our continuous support for the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Sir Similaye Fubara, that will call on the Nigerian police to vacate all the local government council secretariats in Rivers State, allowing workers to resume duties for the benefit of local government development. That we urge the police to remain neutral in the political crisis in Rivers State for the interest of peace and sustainable development. We appeal to His Excellency to appoint a commissioner from Eche local government area and consider more Eche sons, daughters, and especially the youth for various positions in Rivers State government.
Also speaking, coordinator of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Eche chapter, Promise Onyegam, asked the FCT minister Nyesom Wike to end the political crisis and allow the governor to concentrate on delivering his electioneering promises to Rivers people.
I want to thank His Excellency for his roles and his steps towards the developments in Rivers State, for being ambassador of peace and following what is happening in Rivers State the way he is following it. I want to call on the former governor of Rivers State, Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, having done his 8 years in Rivers State, to allow His Excellency, the governor of Rivers State, to express his own function and duties towards the development of Rivers State and its people.
Our correspondent reports that a group also congratulated John Otamiri on his appointment as the caretaker committee chairman of Eche and also applauded his people-oriented programs. Still to come, Air Force destroys illegal refining sites in Niger Delta. Stay with us.
Congratulations. I, the Supervisor for Health and
the council's identification letter. The mayor, in a statement issued by the council's chief press secretary, Chidozie Anuebunwa, said collection of local government identification letter will be free under his leadership as part of measures to ease the financial burden on the people. He advised those from Port Harcourt City that need the local government identification letter to apply to the council and also report anyone who demands money from them for immediate disciplinary action. The mayor of Falga also called on the people to continue to support his administration and Governor Siminalayi Fubara, saying they will continue to work for the good of the people. Now, elsewhere, the leadership of the Simplified Movement in Ichie local government area has addressed grievances from the youth, women, and key stakeholders regarding the actions of the CTC chairman Otamiri Ngubo. In a meeting anchored by the former House of Reps members and elder statesmen Ogbonnawuke, Tony Ejogo, and other notable leaders, the people said they are unhappy that while other councils are seeing significant empowerment effort, Ichie has been neglected. Some of their complaints included the removal of names from the empowerment list of 1,000 people, changes to party exco list, and the prioritization of personal grievances over collective goals. Some of the leaders of the group spoke to our correspondent.
The CTC chairman is not carrying everybody along. Nothing is happening in Ichie. In fact, the stakeholders, they are angry. The youth, we are angry. So we are calling that it should be recalled.
The way he's doing something to Ichie elders and Ichie youth is too bad. And everything he's doing is using the name of our Excellency, Sir Fubara. Ichie people, they are angry. Ichie people, we are angry. All the old youth elders are angry.
We have seen what other ideas are doing, empowering their people, helping to clear the effect of poverty. But we've not seen much significant value in Ichie. Some agencies are doing free medicals, doing surgery for those who cannot afford to do that, which is a very good project. So sincerely, we want to see a very strong perspective of people benefiting from this very gesture of the governor.
Ward 3 Chairman Igbo 1 Promise Animotu said they would lead a protest if the alterations made to the empowerment list are not reverted.
The leaders of our various wards are bent on doing the right thing, but the aides who are attached to the CTC chairman want to do the otherwise. We know our governor as a governor that listens to the people, so we want the governor to listen to the cry of Igbo 1 Ward 3 in particular. We are calling on the Chief of Staff Government House that the list of Igbo 1 Ward 3 shouldn't be changed. If anything happen otherwise, I will lead a protest to Government House and the governor will hear us.
On the spot, the elder statesman, Mr. Nwoke, promised on behalf of the leaders to engage with the CTC chairman within 48 hours to address the issues raised by the people.
We are aware that there is tension amongst younger people who are part of the Simplified Movement and who are part of our great party. And we believe that for now, all the parties should step down their anger while the elders step in to deal with these issues. We think that these issues are resolvable. We do not believe that these issues are gone very out of control. And so the elders will sit with the CTC chairman and try to resolve some of those issues.
Away from that, the executive chairman of the Rivers State Universal Basic Education Board, David Briggs, says the board will not succumb to various applications asking for the transfer of teachers from one school to another across the state at the moment. Mr. Briggs, at a media briefing in his office, said such a move would only be considered after the newly constituted board is able to confirm the status of the teachers within its administrative framework.
As a board newly constituted by His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State, we believe that the best is for us to know the status of academic and non-academic staff in all the junior secondary schools, the primary schools, and indeed the nursery schools in the state. If we rush into transferring teachers at the moment, we might commit an error of transferring out of a school that is very thinly populated with teachers, or school that has only but 1 or 2 teachers to a already densely populated school.
Mr. Briggs told our correspondent that the board will keep working hard to see that pupils across state-owned junior secondary, primary, and nursery schools are impacted with knowledge and morality in order to nurture a responsible future generations.
The newly constituted board is not a board that is constituted to sit in the office. It's a board that has been constituted to go and meet with the people and to go and see the infrastructure that is put in place so that there will be a one-on-one interaction between the board and the students at various levels and make sure that knowledge is properly impacted, virtue in terms of morality is properly impacted, citizens are able to know their obligations at a young age to not only their parents but also to their community, the state, and the nation at large.
In other news, the Nigerian Air Force says it has destroyed 13 illegal refining sites and 10 overhead tanks in the Niger Delta. This was disclosed in a statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information of the Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Edward Capquet. We go on another short commercial break.
We, the concerned citizen of Obiakpo LGA, wish to bring the attention of His Excellency, Sirs.
International scene stars from sport, films and music gathered for the Paris 2024 closing ceremony on Sunday, marking the end of the 33rd Olympic Games. Actor Tom Cruise descended from the roof of Stade de France to hand over the Olympic flag to Los Angeles, the host of the 2028 Games. On the news this morning, you heard Tony Okocha-led APC has congratulated the Rivers PDP on its World Congress. Nigerian Air Force has destroyed 13 illegal refining sites in the Niger Delta. In other foreign scene, Paris 2024 Olympics Games ended with a star-studded closing ceremony. The news was edited by Constance Mega. To reach the news team, send an SMS on WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Mwanyele. Many thanks for listening.